So that is sort of an awesome little note there. This 1Q badge trying to get away, really getting taken down here, and Beat, having made some awesome raids, got a little bit too bloodthirsty and is now paying for it. And I just love how these strikes have this implicit cloak detect. Via the fact that they just don't have these guys no longer have their weapons to decloak. So in the meantime, another trio of ships moving up. They're going to be aware of where that fleet is, kind of keeping a feel of where this strike fleet is. And some more Tompeis moving over to go some mining. So Beat doing a lot on the harassing, getting some kills, but really you can tell each time he ends up losing his offensive fleet. And granted, Funny is not losing offensive ships, so in the balance of military power, it is not looking in his favor. So decloaking, here comes some decloaks here, as this Katinga on the way here, and a couple seconds cooldown on the cloak as these guys trying to get a kill off. Weapons not going to get a kill, going to end up losing some ships here with these rains. And this is not looking good for Beat. Beat making some excellent choices early on, slowly starting to lose ships to just a little bit of misengagement. In the meantime, I really think that he should have ducked in through this guy, this Matura Nebula. That would allow him a couple of extra seconds to get in, possibly maneuver around. And you can see that he is going to lose his possibly his last his Q badge class, and really he's got one on the board here, a cavort on the way, nothing else. So Beat down to really just about 2 offensive ships is not going to be able to fend off this attack. So here we have a cadre of about 7 ships here. These guys, if you're counting kills, and really if Funny was counting kills, he should know that he has taken down all but those 2, and he should be able to attack with impunity anywhere. But in the meantime, you can see that a heavy weapons platform going up, and that's going to be down in about a minute and a half. So, minute and 10 seconds. So we'll see this guy up, and so that is going to solidify his position here against these strikes, against these rains. But, anyways, that is really where we are at this moment. So a bit of reprieve from the action. These guys going to move over here. You can see that Beat also looking to protect his investment in the heavy weapons platform, moving some of his cloak ships over there to help that out. FunnyStuff is going to be aware of this purely because of his Talon here. That Talon providing excellent scouting. Really, what's missing here on Beat's part is that he is not doing near as much scouting as he should. He really should have a scout here in the middle and over in this expansion. As it is, he just knows what's being built, and he's not able to see this Star Yard, and really doesn't see the fact that this is completely undefended. In the meantime, this scout moving down here, possibly what he is going to end up doing, he is foregoing the fact that there's anything here, and he's going to move this scout down to do a little cloak detect, perhaps. At this point, the main is undefended. But FunnyStuff just slowly amassing a nice little fleet here. This heavy weapons platform up is going to provide the Klingons with a lot of protection in this area. Unfortunately, he has this area also wide open, has no ships in the area. What I don't understand is what FunnyStuff is not taking advantage of. See that Funny is working on generics, and so we shall see where this goes as far as as this game, at this moment, I'm actually giving FunnyStuff a heavy advantage here, just on the sheer terms of military strike ability, but he's just not utilizing it where he should. At this point, he should be taking out these structures, but he is allowing his opponent the ability to slowly amass some resources and eventually gain some ships. See here in the moment that the Klingons are up and around here. They have a strike force. They are going to be moving up back over here, looking perhaps to maybe Funny is expecting an attack over here, which is really what is kind of happening. He's moving his 3 Cavorts and this 1 Cubedge class up and around this 1 Tompei class, sliding around here all by itself. Really just a pretty target. See the massive decloak as these strikes and these rains move in on this once Tompei class as it gets taken out, not allowing him any reprieve. But that is going to tip off Beat to where the fleet is, and he may or may not expect that there are 3 ships here. So Beat going to move around here, taking these 4 ships into the dilithium. Again, he just really should move down into here and take out this where it doesn't have a lot, but he is going to try to attack on the main. He will be able to take out a couple ships here, but you can hear the decloak going down as out comes these Klingon ships looking to burn through some stuff. The Klingons do have their shield-breaking torpedo, and they are going to be burning down through these guys really quickly, getting a little bit of experience up on them. But that is going to help their supply. So Klingon supply system, every time you rank up a ship, you get a little bit back as far as your supplies. But Beat making a nice little raid on things is going to end up leveling things. Here in the meantime, these guys not wanting to engage that heavy weapon platform. This one guy almost getting out, but a Generic's coming out. And these guys are going to be able to damage it, but Funny is going to be wanting to engage these ships near the starbase. So you can see also that Beat does not want to engage on the starbase, as they are sort of playing a little bit of cat and mouse here. These guys really need to go ahead and leave, maybe get a little repair going on. You can see how well this heavy weapon platform is just sort of keeping the these small Romulan ships away. So, however, as with any turret, you have a static defense, and there are plenty of surface area if you want to attack. Turn around, go into the main, so which is exactly what Funny is doing. So, we should hear some decloak sounds going off very, very shortly, and down with some ships. Any moment now. Come on, go boom. There's that sound that you do not want to be hearing in your base unless you're doing it. A little bit of punishment getting netted out. The Romulan Shrike and Rain classes doing a ton of damage here. The Klingons really not in a big position to object to this wanton destruction. However, the Romulans are moving away, oddly enough. The Klingons making a move over into the expansion that really has nothing there. Really just leaving the base to do nothing. Here we have another of these ships are having repaired, and this will be interesting. They are looking to go attack, but Funny is going to be aware of this, so these strikes, we possibly see a course correct over here very shortly, but the Klingons able to get in here with some cavorts, damaging on these mining classes. Going to be able to get a couple kills off of these, a little bit of experience in the cavorts. Ranking up your cavorts is a nice little bit of experience if you can, and you can see that the course correct on the strikes are coming in onto the Klingons. Klingons now need to run. So again, not keeping track of, oddly enough, not keeping track of all of the Romulans in the area. These cavorts are going to find themselves in a world of hurt, as these combined fleets are just going to overpower them all at once. FunnyStuff with the double back, allowing